Mom, are you certain? Well, yes, I know the party invite said to come here, but... Well, I mean, look at this place. Looks abandoned, doesn't it? No, I'm not arguing with you at all. I'm just making sure that you really want to go inside. Oh yes, well, if Lady Carissa says so, I don't suppose there's anything I could do to convince you otherwise. Very well. Oh. Like I said, seems abandoned. Oh. It's pitch black in there. You don't have to go inside. If you're sure it's a surprise. Of course, Mum. I'll follow you anywhere. Oh. Looks like we're being encircled. Gentlemen, gentlemen. And ladies, I see you over there. I'm sure you're here for the party. I don't think they're here for a party, Mum. Now, I would like to give you one bit of advice. Lower your weapons, and things won't have to get nasty. Oh no, trust me. I take the orders of my master quite seriously, and I should warn you, my orders are to protect at any cost. So, I'll give you one last chance. Walk away, or else.
On my order.
I was hoping you'd give me that answer. I've been starving all day. Problem solved. Oh, no, don't worry. They're still standing there, but give it a second. You can give it a minute. There they go. Yes, like that. Ooh. Okay. Well, I suppose the secret's out now, isn't it? Well, if you haven't figured out from all the little marks on their neck, and all the, blood, let's say, I happen to be a vampire. Yes, it's something I've been keeping quite a while, as a secret. Now your family understands and knows. However, you weren't supposed to find out for a while. Well, that's due to the fact that your family has a pact with me. See, us vampires have different kinds of ties to this world than you regular humans. Yes, take a look at my fangs. See. I know, you've always had a fascination with vampires, haven't you? I always remember everything about you, Mum. Of course, I am rather curious why you decided to ignore my warnings, and just came in here regardless. What? You heard stories about me, have you? Stories about how I survived near impossible situations? Oh, I see. So this was a clever ruse to get me to reveal myself, Well, that was rather foolish of you. Yes, you put yourself in danger. Wait a minute, this does remind me, that invitation, was that all part of a setup or something? Oh, you suspected that she was planning this for a while. Yeah, I suppose you did kill two birds with one stone with this one. I'd call you clever if I didn't think that was so dangerously handled. What would have happened if I was just a regular human, The two of us would have bullet holes all over our bodies. And I think you don't want that, as I don't either. Exactly. So, what are we going to do? No, Mom. I need you to tell me what we're going to do from now on. We're going to be safe. Yes, thank you. I appreciate the honesty. At least, I hope you'll be honest with me in the future. You know, you could have just asked. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I would remember if you asked me. Oh, come on. You were so subtle, I didn't even remember what you were saying back then. No, that was not direct. You left me a note in the middle of a box that I had to solve, and it didn't even say directly, "Hey, are you a vampire?" It's like, "Oh, I really admire your teeth," or something like that. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I get you're hinting at it, but there was no real direct confirmation. Again, from now on, can you just agree to tell me? Well, there is one small point of contention with that. See, now that I revealed myself to you, you have to take the pact as well. If not, well, I would have to do something very, very bad to you as part of my nature contract. You see, we vampires are bound by several laws. We can't open doors or step through without the permission of the owner of a location. We can't get near fire. We can't go near certain types of religious symbols. However, it depends on the specifications of the religious symbols. There's a lot of wishy-washy to that. Some of us are actually able to go directly to churches. Others cannot. Really depends on the personal beliefs of the individual. That said, there's also one thing that we universally cannot go near: garlic. It's a cleansing agent, usually for parasites, but considering that we are already technically undead, it doesn't bode well with us. There's also one other very important rule, Mum. Most important one of all. The society must be protected. We are the society that keeps humans safe from the others. And we cannot do that. Not if we're being seen. So, we have to do certain measures to avoid that. One of which is execute any witnesses. Like I've done with these individuals here. However, that's why I made the pact with your parents. And your family and, well, your entire family lineage. There's a reason why they've grown so rich. I never really found the contentness to just hoard the wealth myself, and I always found it more fun to manage lesser creatures. You can expect a very prosperous life with my guidance, so to speak anyway. Now, there is another thing. You'll technically be subservient to me. You'll be bound to me. With this pact, of course. I would have to bite your neck and drain some of it, and then replace it with my own blood. It would be a bit of a mess. However, it does have some added benefits. As I would control some aspects of you, you would be granted several powers in exchange. One of which, of course, is my beck and call protection. I would never abuse my power. I only use it when necessary. Like, for example, if I was to use it tonight, I'd probably use it to keep you from walking inside. That said, I don't think I would ever use it for something else. And I'd be more than willing to rush to your aid whenever you deem necessary. It's all up to you, of course. There is one other option. I could just erase your memories of tonight, though I highly doubt that's what you'll select. Thought so. You didn't seem the type that would just say no. So now, which side of the neck would you like me to bite? I'm assuming you also don't want to cease to live. Oh, well, if I was doing it... You don't actually mean that, right? You're joking? That's what I thought. Yeah, okay. Now, please, bend your neck a little bit. Okay, just try to relax. Take a deep breath. There you go, Mum. Good job. There we go. Now I just need to do one thing to complete the seal. I have to draw on this side of your neck. Very carefully. Like this. And then I have to just lean in and kiss it. And now the seal is complete. The pact is struck. I belong to you now. I hope you are satisfied with your exchange. Well, yes, I know. I know you always fancied me like that. I tried not to think about it too much, as, it didn't seem proper. However you feel that kiss on the neck meant, it could mean whatever you'd like it to mean. I don't want to overstep my boundaries, of course. Or your boundaries, if that makes sense. No, I'm not saying that you're unwelcome to have these feelings. It's just, well, I don't know. I've never had this kind of connection with a human before, so it feels strange to me, if that makes sense. You've always wanted to have more. Well, I suppose I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it depends. What exactly did you have in mind? More of that? And more neck biting? I have noticed that you've grown quite the collection of vampire literature. I was going to talk to you about it, but no, it doesn't bother me. It was just more like an inquiry. As for why you wanted to do it so much. That said, Maybe I would, I need to stop being so... I need to stop being so, hesitant. I will not deny your feelings, of course. I will say I've had a similar fascination with you. You'd like to know more? Well, if you'd like some extra kissing, I would be more than happy to indulge in such acts.